1. You guys have no idea what words like Zionist, pedo, all-rounder, and criticism mean. So, Zionist is a term rooted in a complex political and historical context. It refers to someone who supports the establishment and protection of a Jewish state, typically linked to the State of Israel. But in K-pop, fans sometimes misuse it wildly out of context. For instance, when an idol visits Israel on a world tour or posts a picture near a landmark, some fans start throwing around the word Zionist as if that equates to supporting every policy or historical event tied to Israel. What it doesn't mean. Take that time when an idol was spotted at a cafe in Jerusalem, and suddenly there were entire threads about how they must be supporting Zionism. No, they're on a global tour, seeing the sights, not attending a political rally or making a political statement. What it could mean. If an idol publicly supports the policies of a government or shares a deep political opinion about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, that might be a conversation worth having. But let's be real, most of the time, it's just a tourist stop on their schedule. We can save the heavy political accusations for when there's actual evidence to support such claims. This one is dangerous because it's thrown around with zero thought. A pedo refers to someone with a sexual attraction to children, a very serious crime. However, fans sometimes label idols as pedos for simply interacting with younger people or trainees, which is irresponsible. For instance, if an idol does a variety show where they mentor younger artists or plays games with kids on TV, that doesn't mean they're acting inappropriately. What it doesn't mean. Remember when fans attacked a male idol for holding hands with a child on a charity show? They claimed it was weird and started rumors, calling him a pedophile. The guy was literally helping at a charity event where the whole goal was to mentor and spend time with kids. That's not creepy. That's wholesome. What it could mean. If there's actual evidence of predatory behavior or inappropriate communication between an idol and underage fans or staff, then we're entering a serious situation that needs addressing. But the bar for throwing out accusations needs to be a lot higher than, they hung out with someone younger for a TV show. I'm not saying that there haven't been weird or creepy moments on variety and survival shows in K-pop, but I don't believe it's necessarily been predatory. It's more that some things come off as really, really bizarre. Of course, I'm not trying to make excuses or deny that there have been accounts of predatory or inappropriate behavior in the industry. There have been some cases that I found online. This one gets abused to the point where it almost doesn't mean anything anymore. An all-rounder is someone who genuinely excels in multiple areas: singing, dancing, rapping, stage presence, variety skills, etc. Think of Seongwa from Ateez, who can handle every part of a performance with grace. What it doesn't mean. There are idols who are pretty good dancers, sing a couple of lines, and have solid visuals, and suddenly they get the all-rounder label. It's like, yes, they're talented, but that doesn't make them exceptional in every category. It's almost like the label is just handed out because people like the idol, not because they actually meet the standard. What it does mean. Someone like Taemin from Shinee or Seongwa, people who can lead a stage, sing live while dancing, and even do well on variety shows. These idols show their versatility across different forms of entertainment and art. The label all-rounder should mean they're a star in each category, not just a solid performer. Criticism. The word that gets interpreted as hate far too often in the K-pop fandom. Criticism, by definition, means analyzing something and offering an opinion, whether it's positive or negative. It's not about tearing someone down. It's about expressing a view on a particular aspect of an idol or their work, like their vocal technique, a song's concept, or choreography. What it doesn't mean. Just because someone says, "I didn't like this comeback," doesn't mean they're hating on the group or their fans. For example, when Nugent's ZTA came out, some fans pointed out that the concept felt a bit too familiar, and others felt the choreography lacked the spark that their earlier work had. That's not hate, idiot, it's valid criticism. Yet, many fans jumped on these critiques, labeling them as antis or calling it slander. What it does mean. If someone says, "This group is untalented, and they only succeed because of their looks," now that's unnecessary hate. Criticism should be constructive and focus on specific areas where improvement could happen. For example, saying something like, "I feel like G.I.dle's vocal line could use more live performance practice," is a fair critique. It's about creating a conversation, not starting a fan war. 2. Rosé's weight. Rosé from Blackpink has been the subject of growing concern regarding her weight. with fans speculating that her visibly slimmer appearance may be a sign of unhealthy pressures within the K-pop industry. K-pop is notorious for its strict body standards, often pushing idols to maintain extreme thinness through restrictive diets and intense physical demands. The dangers of extreme weight loss, both physically and mentally, are well documented. Idols like ROSÉS, who maintain grueling schedules, are at risk of exhaustion, weakened immune systems, and mental health struggles such as body dysmorphia or eating disorders. Agencies, including YG Entertainment, bear responsibility for the health of their artists and should prioritize sustainable, balanced approaches to fitness rather than enforcing damaging beauty standards. As fans and media, it's crucial to focus on supporting idols' talents and achievements rather than fixating on their appearance. ROSÉS, known for her unique voice and stage presence, deserves recognition for her artistry, not just her looks. Shifting the conversation away from body image and towards the accomplishments of idols can help foster a healthier environment for artists in the K-pop industry.